Shemazel, Hot and Pepper Corporated. Y'all remember that? I remember that. Y'all remember that? That was for a couple of folks back in Milwaukee. Back in 19. They never said what year that was. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy. It's me. It's that guy. Not that guy. Not that guy. It's Guy Trace. EggHead News Podcast Daily. Hot Topics. With me as always on this EggHead News Hot Podcast Daily. I'm saying it real quick like I'm running to the catch the train. But with me as always, Mr. Pablo. Say it twice, Delano.
What's going on?
What's happening? What's happening?
A lot.
We are in the midst of what I called on another podcast we threw down, the comic book bash bonanza. But right now, we're just going to do this podcast. We're just going to do some hot topics because there's a lot of stuff coming at us left and right, to and fro, up and down, frickin' frack. But this is a good time to be in this genre. And we'll give a shout out real quick to a couple of people that got us involved in some stuff on IG. Yeah, we love IG. You guys don't even know we love IG because we just get pulled into some crazy conversations that we appreciate. We appreciate.
Going
and sometimes you know what?
I gotta chill because I don't know how to take the trolling just yet. I don't know how to take the trolling just yet.
You what?
I don't know how to take the trolling just yet because dudes go in on
you mentioned that. But we have an adjective that we're using: fanatics. The fanatics are out there, ladies and gentlemen. They are out there. They're wearing trench coats. They're hanging by telephones out there on the corner. They don't have telephones on the corner anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just checking to see if y'all paying attention. But the fanatics are still out there. I mean, listen, you gotta love it. What? You gotta love it. But they say there's no such thing as bad press. These people, can I say it? These people crazy. These people are crazy. I just sit back and, okay, they don't have my address, right? Don't put my address. Listen, don't put my address down on this podcast. But anyway, we got some hot topics going on. Captain Marvel's making a buzz. Somebody, I shouldn't say it like that, but somebody blew in my ear about He-Man. I don't want to talk about that. Who is that guy? Who? He's He-Man? What?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to get pulled away, but He-Man.
Trey, I don't know how they're gonna make He-Man work, man. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I just don't know.
They said, let's go.
I don't know how I'm gonna take
movie.
Listen, I don't know how I'm gonna take.
Let's make Masters of the Universe.
Yo, I don't know how I'm gonna take a dude walking around in furry shorts. I just don't know how I'm gonna take it seriously. I don't know how. I've never seen He-Man or taken it seriously. How are they going to do it? Is it going to be for kids? Most likely.
They're going to put those stock footage tapes from Frank Franzetta Fire and Ice video.
Hey, I don't know how they're
Fire
going
and
to
Ice is a classic, boys and girls. Fire and Ice is a classic. It's a Ralph Bakshi classic.
How do you make it work,
if you look at Zorn's... But listen, if you look at Zorn's hair, it's got to have that 1970 blonde hair like from Charlie's Angels. You know, where he move his head, but the hair don't move. But anyway, listen, we didn't even supposed to be talking about He-Man. But yeah, somebody's talking about He-Man. I said, man, I'm going to go there. Listen, let's get on these hot topics. Captain Marvel's doing well. Shazam is doing well. 97 on Rotten Tomatoes. Good for him. Good for Zack. Last time we saw Zack, he was Fondrel, and he got killed by Hela real quick in Thor Ragnarok. Yeah. He said, damn, man, can I even just walk on the set? No? Can I, no? Can I get on the boat, the ship? No? Can I, no? Okay. But now he's got his own movie. And people don't mind it being campy. How about that, P? People don't even mind.
I mean, people are looking for a good time, man. People are looking for a good time.
Yeah.
They're not looking for that serious tone just yet. It's not.
Not yet.
You know why? That serious tone doesn't work just yet? It's because we don't care.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And we talking about the DC universe, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Not the DC universe on TV. They're doing well. DC universe on TV is doing well. You guys subscribe yet? No, we're not getting kickbacks. We're not.
You talking about DC streaming?
Yeah, DC Universe on online streaming.
Yeah, streaming.
Those shows are great.
Okay.
Those shows are great. But the DC universe, as far as films, like you said, right now we really don't care because we don't know where they're going. They just, like you said, they just throwing stuff up on the wall. But real quick, hot topic, Ezra Miller. My man said, I will hire a writer. And Garth Ennis is a genius. He did get Garth Ennis, right? Yeah, it was Garth, not Alan Moore. I don't know why I was thinking Alan Moore.
No,
he did get Garth.
Grant Morrison.
It was Grant Morrison. I don't know what Garth Ennis. All the great ones, they up there in the attic. All right. But Ezra said, I don't want to lose this role. And it looks like everybody that was connected to the, remember that? The DCEU. Why? Because they didn't want to say MCU. So they said DC, throw an E in there, extended. Like, what? Yeah. But that's now defunct, dead. And Warner Brothers said, we never said that. That was the name of the studio franchises, the DC. Yeah, we never said that. Somebody just picked that up and ran with it. It ran pretty good. But anyway, Ezra is in the midst right now of paying someone to write that Flash movie. Now, truth be told, me and Pablo looked at a couple of passes. If you guys don't know what passes are, that's when people are submitting samples and you look at it and you throw stuff back and you make recommendations. Now, this is the third pass for this Flash movie. The Flashpoint didn't work. Then they went to something else. And then, like, what's going on? And listen, P, how bad is it? Ezra is writing the script. Like, what?
He's reaching. He's reaching.
Yeah, he's reaching. But let me ask you a question. Shazam is off and running, 97 on Rotten Tomatoes. They didn't have a problem getting a writer. Because that director they got, everybody knows him for the horror movies. But he knows what he's doing. I shouldn't use that term for a director, but he's directed and focused. But what happened to the Flash? All I heard was this director quit, that director quit. This actress was on hold. Then they thought they would get let go. Now I'm hearing Ezra has got a pen and paper or crayon, and he's writing the script. Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah. What? Like
this is what Trey. This is what it feels to be thinking like. I thought it was gonna be Rob Downey Jr.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be. No, listen, listen. Everybody over DC, you all can't be Robert Downey Jr.
Nah, you gotta
my
earn
man Ben.
that. You gotta
Ben said,
that.
I'm supposed to be Robert Downey Jr. What happened? What happened? But it did happen. Now Ezra, in between Fantastic Beasts and what was it called? Fantastic Beasts and Nowhere to Find Them, or whatever. Yeah, Harry Potter 2.0.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is and we're laughing and everything because we're trying to make the podcast a little funny. You guys are paying attention. We in case anybody was thinking the same thing we were thinking. But in all seriousness, what is going on that they don't have a writer for the Flash property? Flash is one of the top 7.
Listen,
Flash is one of the top 7 in the what? You don't have a writer.
Listen, it's done for Ezra. Let's just call it. It's done.
Yeah, I think.
It's done. They're giving him a shot, but it's.
Are they giving him the olive branch? The olive branch. They're reaching out.
It's over for him. What they should do, and I was gonna do this later, but I want to ask you now. And you had mentioned this previously. You casted him perfectly. Offer this guy 3 to 4 picture deal, including one of the Justice League films. Kill him off, and then you start off with Wally West. Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, okay.
Allen. Offer him the job. He is perfect.
You know what? That would work.
He is perfect.
Ryan Gosling would work as Ryan Gosling would work as Barry Allen because he would be the older archetype for the Flash, and he would hand it off to the younger Wally West as it is in the DC continuum.
Yes, and you don't do an origin film. You don't do an origin film. You want an origin? Go see the first 3 seasons of The Flash. I'm good with that. You know the story. You know what happens.
I don't
think you do an origin story. Not with Ryan Gosling. He's old already. Let him be, or we get flashbacks or whatever. But let's not do
that'll
an
work.
origin film.
Flashbacks will work.
Yeah.
And then in the midst of that movie, he passes it off to Wally.
Exactly. I mean, I think he passes away, or he gets killed in the Justice League film,
or he goes missing. There's another thread down the line. He goes missing in the. I mean, you can't do Crisis in the first movie, but he goes missing.
Yeah. And
you make it some type of the Speed Force gobbled him up, or maybe he's in a DeLorean with the professor. I love that movie. Yeah, I ran past the DeLorean. But you guys get the gist. And you see how just the fact that I said that, you guys, it just made you smile. And that's what I think we need to do right now with DC. We need to smile a little bit more. To have some type of no angst. Because everything coming from them, we were a little bit angst about it. And of course Green Lantern is there. Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and now Shazam, they're fine. Look at that, P. They're fine. You don't have to do anything.
I mean,
they're fine. Now,
they can go if they wanted to set themselves up for the next 5 to 10 years with a good, solid character base of the classic characters. You go after somebody like Sterling K. Brown for Jon Stewart. If you want to do Bradley Cooper, I don't see why he wouldn't do it, because I see Rocket
Bradley
Raccoon.
Cooper as Green Lantern. Yeah, why wouldn't he do it?
Yeah,
didn't win.
Rocket Raccoon.
You didn't win for A Star Is Born.
Yeah, Rocket Raccoon. I don't know Bradley Cooper. I wouldn't associate the two. He can exist in both worlds.
That is the absolute truth. What they did with Guardians, Rocket Raccoon, that is Bradley Cooper. Yeah. But Rocket Raccoon is the star, not Bradley Cooper.
And
you know what? That worked. Yeah. And that worked. That worked for Rocket.
Perfect for Hal Jordan.
Kudos to Rocket. He'd be perfect for Hal Jordan.
He'd be perfect.
Perfecto for Hal Jordan. They should have did that instead of Ryan being, but Ryan's fine. He's Deadpool. He's still with Disney, and they're going to let him curse and scream and act all naughty and show naughty bits. And as the British say, he showed his naughty bits. You know, they didn't do all of that stuff. But, DC right now, listen, guess what? Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Shazam, they didn't drop the ball. Give them credit, guys.
They haven't.
They haven't dropped the ball. When a year ago at this time, you said a DC movie, we'd have set it on fire. Man, come on, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Yes. Avengers Endgame marketing, my friend. Avengers Endgame marketing. I'm not looking at anything anymore. I've heard every theory, fan cast. I even heard one story. Santa Claus comes down a chimney, and I swear, he has the cosmic cube. Now, I'm only kidding. Nobody said nothing crazy like that. And if they did, I wouldn't have listened to it. But listen, we're at the end game now. We're a couple of weeks away. I'm good. I really don't want to. How do you feel about that, Pete? I really don't want to hear anybody else's.
Almost exactly a month away from Avengers.
Yeah. Oh, they got that all over. They got that all over IG and Twitter. A month away. I really don't need to hear anything. I really don't need to see anything. I'm just ready to go see the movie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
At this point,
I'm just ready to go see the movie.
Anything else. I don't need to know anything else. No surprises. I don't care. I want to see the movie for myself, so I can then just. Listen, I'm planning on seeing it at least that weekend. I'm gonna try to buy tickets for consecutive days. I have to.
Yeah. Oh no. We go see the movie, ladies and gentlemen. Then we go back and we review the movie, ladies and gentlemen. And then we go back and we study the movie, ladies and gentlemen. And at any one of those 3 times, don't have that kid in there. I'm telling you. Don't bring that kid. Don't bring that crying kid. I was being bad. You can bring your kid, but then also bring a hockey mask because you're going to get pummeled. Listen, it's the biggest movie in the last 10 years. We're just joking. We're not excited anything. It's the biggest movie in the last 10 years. And you guys love it. We love it. We deserve it. After, our real world scenario is just as crazy as it ever was. Crazy as it ever was. Crazy as that's a 1980 song. Y'all look that up and somebody hit me in the comments. Y'all know what I'm saying. Crazy as it ever was. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But Avengers Endgame. Okay, I'm done. I don't really need to hear anymore. You know, at the the end credit scene, they got who they got? They got Jack, Chrissy, Janet, and Mr. Roper. I mean, come on. It's like, you know, it's like, you know, we're done. Everybody's gonna go see it. There's nothing to talk about. And I think, quiet as kept, P. I think when the first day, I don't think people are gonna now. You guys comment and you tell us. I don't think people are gonna blast info on IG, Twitter. I don't think they will. I think that whole. Oh, really?
I think so. There's people that just can't.
Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. Since we're not talking about that anymore, we already know where we at. You think somebody Thursday midnight would try to do something like that?
Of course.
And put information out there? It almost makes me want to take the day off Friday and say, listen, I don't want to hear nobody tell me nothing.
Yeah. Well, I don't think people are going to be walking down the street shouting out the end credits and all the stuff. But going on Instagram.
But it'll be all over social media.
Yeah.
It'll be on social media.
That's something that you'd have to avoid. But there are people out there that are going to do it just for their attention because it's an attention grabber. There's people doing it, so let them do it.
The biggest movie in the last 10 years, ladies and gentlemen, and we're all happy for it. Don't front. You know, I got you open.
Listen.
What Cap said.
I want to say this real quick.
You know, I got you open.
I want to say this real quick because there may be individuals out there who hear us and think that we hate on DC. I'll tell you this right now.
No.
Listen, all those DC movies that we didn't like, we went to go see. Even though before the movie came out, we knew what we were getting. We still went to go see it in case we were wrong.
And plus, we love the genre.
We're DC's. I'm one of DC's biggest supporters. I love their animation. Oh
yeah, come on, man. Please, that stuff is. Oh, come on.
But these movies aren't. Some of these movies don't even live up to the animation. So
they're not as good.
So I'm a big fan, and I'm sorry to say I'm a bit disappointed in the previous films. I'm getting on board what we have started with Aquaman, even though I have my personal feelings regarding Aquaman. They're not all bad. You know, I enjoyed the film, but I had my issues with it. But they haven't missed the mark so far in terms of Justice League, BVS, stuff like that. You know?
You know, to me,
I just want to be clear about that.
I got Justice League on the on my
worst
iTunes
list?
goodie bag. I got it in my iTunes goodie bag. And every once in a while you go back, you don't watch the thing, you just look at it. And you honestly, you say, what could have been? What could have been? And not so much with that storyline, just the premise of the team, the league. Even Lex Luthor was wrong, and that's another story. I don't want to get that. The whole there's so many things that weren't right.
Exactly, but people don't want to see that.
Were not right.
I have yet to hear anyone explain to me
why
this movie was great.
You said that night. You said that night. We were in the movie theater over at Lincoln Center, and you said that somebody is going to have to talk to me and explain this to me. What you loved about this film.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's gonna be
explain to me. If you're able to do it, then I'll be like, all right, that's your opinion, and those are the things that you're looking for in a film. Cool.
Yeah, and plus I would love to hear somebody defend this. Please, somebody defend this to me so I can get some type of rationale.
Do it down in the comments below if you can. Do it down in the comments below if you can.
Somebody defend that movie. And not this edgelord crap. Where I just want chaos, I just want everything to burn. That's anybody. That's anybody with a grudge. That's Breaking Bad. But that's a show. That's Breaking Bad. I don't expect my comic book movies to be Breaking Bad.
Let me ask you a question. Him saying the stuff that he said regarding Batman and him killing. do you attribute that to not caring for the lore of Batman and lazy writing?
Yes, he basically, and if you guys didn't hear it, look up. It's online, guys. It's everywhere. Basically, this man had, and we could talk this America. I'm waving my flag. This man has an skewed vision of the mythology. He doesn't see Superman as the big hopeful Boy Scout. He sees him as Ripley coming out the Aliens movie, landing on Earth, and is very unhappy she's not back up in space mining. And now I know what you're saying right now. Wait, whoa, where are we? And ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what happened. You said with these characters, wait a minute, where are we?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not the guy I knew,
exactly.
that my father knew, that my kids knew, that my grandmother knew. Who are you?
Yeah.
And his rationale is, well, it can't be that way. Let's do it this way. Now, I understand that. I respect that. But you don't take this company's $1 billion and make your movie, don't make a fan movie. What are you doing?
Listen.
You made a fan-made movie? Are you crazy?
Listen, I probably would have enjoyed that film more.
I can't put that on lunchboxes.
Listen.
My Scooby-Doo lunchbox. I can't put that.
I would have enjoyed that movie more if it wasn't Superman or Batman and some other characters I didn't know.
Yeah.
I probably would have enjoyed it more.
No, you're right. I mean, but and like I said, I'm not gonna. We love DC. We just didn't understand what this was. And as you can see with the terminations and firings and resignations, Warner Brothers didn't even understand what this was.
Warner Brothers just saw money. They just saw money, and
unfortunately, yeah,
that's all they saw.
Yeah.
They didn't really care for the characters like the fans do, like we do. They didn't care for them. They was just, let's get some of this money that Marvel's making. We got our own characters. Just throw them out there. Give me action. give me humor. Give me good music, and we're good. Forget about the story. Yeah. Forget about who they really are.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we're in the middle of this comic book menagerie. Spider-Man Far From Home is doing the same thing that Avengers Endgame is doing. They're not giving you everything. They just give you enough to keep you interested until after Avengers Endgame's open, and then I'm sure they'll open up the floodgates to let you know a little bit more about Spider-Man Far From Home. But I'm sure with them, they'll keep the same protocols. No more than 20 minutes of the movie, and then some of our trailers will be fake.
No,
we don't want to give.
You know what I think about
away.
that? I think they're gonna go for movies like Endgame, for big events. That's what they should do. I don't think all of it should be the same. Because then there's nothing to look forward to almost.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds kind of weird because all these movies we're still gonna go see and we're still gonna love, and whatever trailer that they put out, we're looking at the trailer because we hope to see how that sequence ends or how it began. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
but movies like Endgame, where everybody at any piece of news, people react. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
every single piece of news. I mean, come on, man.
You
have people going crazy. Russo sitting in a room with stuff in it, and people started looking at stuff and seeing stuff that probably wasn't even there. But that is how crazy Marvel
That's the impact
has
of this film.
Yeah.
That's the impact of this film. That's the impact of the brand. That's the impact of this movie, and that's the impact of this brand. We're all hooked in, we're all locked in, and there's nothing wrong with it, and we're all happy for it.
Valkyrie.
Yes. Disney Plus. And I wanted to segue into that the way you said we're looking for change. Yeah. Disney Plus, Valkyrie. You want to give us a series? Okay. Just like today, so you can date this. And I'm a subscriber. I do have Apple TV. I love Apple TV. I get to watch YouTube and listen, Apple TV is great. Apple TV is doing their own content. How about that? That was announced today too.
Yeah. Apple,
but Disney Plus is hitting the.
To me, Apple is chasing the leaders when they used to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
They used to be the leaders. Now they're chasing, and it ain't looking good for Apple. Yeah, man, they're really cranking up the content of, can we run down a list of what we're supposed to get so far?
Well, Vision and Scarlet Witch.
Okay. Falcon
Loki
and Winter
show.
Soldier. Loki show, that's 3.
Was that Winter Soldier and Falcon actually greenlit? Is that real?
I think so.
Maybe.
I think so.
Okay, and aside from the Star Wars stuff with the Mandalorian, whatever they're doing with that Star Wars stuff, and then we don't have to talk about all the content they now have from Fox.
Yeah.
And speaking of Fox, and I'm going to segue into that, ladies and gentlemen, are you really still possibly interested in the last X-Men movie of the Fox regime? That Disney made sure you don't call it X-Men, just call it Dark Phoenix. So how do you feel about this, P? Is this them just let's just wrap this up?
Let me ask you this, and then I'll answer that. Are you going to go see it?
And no, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with what you're hearing. I just... I'll say yes, but then if I don't, I won't be upset. I'm ready to move on.
I'm ready to move on, but
I'm ready to go.
At the same time, I mean, we've heard already that this movie's horrible, but that can be just hearsay because we heard other stuff about other movies that were expected to be great, and it actually turned out to be not that great. So, I don't know. This was directed by the same guy,
the writer, Scott Chris. It's not Chris Terrio. It's the regular Bryan Singer and his boy. And
they've given us a couple of great films.
Tarico?
Yeah, and they're giving us a couple of great films. They're giving us some good films.
But it's their film. It'll be the same template. It'll be the same. Listen, they never change. It's the same.
It's like
same old, same old.
If I was in that meeting and somebody said Phoenix, I'd be like, "What again? Are you? What is this?"
Yeah, again. We got
Phoenix again.
But I feel sorry for Fox. You really had no choice because you did not have permission to use the other people in the Marvel Universe, and you got put in a box. But what you guys didn't do, and hindsight's 2020, everybody's gonna now second guess Fox. Not even because you can second guess them, or not even because that Disney bought them out. But you guys didn't expand on other characters that could have expanded your universe. You didn't. Cyclops is supposed to be Captain America to the mutants. Okay. You guys did nothing with that. Storm is supposed to be
Cyclops
guys did
whack.
Nothing with
Cyclops
that.
was whack.
Kitty Pryde and Cyclops were supposed to be some random love interest. You guys did nothing. You grabbed Wolverine.
Let me ask you this:
Jeans.
Would it be fair to say?
And that was it.
Would it be fair to say that the relationship that Cyclops, the relationship that Captain America, and Iron Man have should have been had similar with Cyclops and Wolverine?
Yes. But they
gave it all
like
to
I said,
Wolverine.
They wanted Jean with Wolverine. I mean, that's what I saw. Everybody says,
they always hinted at it, but it never came to pass. It never
it
followed true to form in regards to the comics. It was always that thing there. We've never seen them go all the way with it, but it is what it is. But yeah, I agree with you 100%. Cyclops should have been the man. Because growing up reading the comics, when I actually read comics at that time when I was young, Cyclops was the leader. He was the dude.
Yeah, Sykes was the guy. Sykes was the guy. He knew, just like Cap, he knew everyone else's abilities. He could direct them. He could, but that wasn't shown.
And in the animation, and
and even in the 2000 cartoon, the 90s cartoon. But
the first Marvel universe.
that wasn't reflected. Wow. Yeah. But you know what? Hey, don't. It's not even. You can't even punch a guy when he's down. They're not even down. They're out. They're gone. That's over.
Yeah, that's over.
Talented people. Some of their actresses were from Game of Thrones, and it wrapped up. We did another podcast. You can see about our. You guys can listen to a good show where we did the Disney Fox merger. Great show. People are loving it. It's up now. Just go on our YouTube page and please subscribe. But going forward, listen, sky's the limit. They're home. Sky's the limit. Let's start casting and all the rest of that goody old. But right now we're just waiting for Shazam, which I think is a foregone conclusion. And I think a lot of people are going to go see it, even though they predicted only a $45 million opening weekend. And I guess we'll look at box office to find out, where does that rank? 45 million? Only 45? I mean, Captain Marvel was 60. And Shazam's more popular than Captain Marvel, but Shazam don't have the Marvel Studios label. Yeah. I get it.
No, but listen, the reviews that it's gotten so far would definitely get people to go see it. If it's fun the way people say, actually, Mike from Two Nerds and an Actor saw it, and he enjoyed it. He said he enjoyed it.
Yeah, and you get Mike to like something. Yeah. Because Mike could tell you.
Yeah. He's brutally honest. He's brutally honest, and if he said he enjoyed it, I'm like, okay, he enjoyed it. Now my hopes are, I'm more excited to go see that film, to go check it out.
Oh yeah, but then like we had said earlier in this podcast, if you guys are paying attention, Shazam didn't drop the ball.
No.
The DC ball is continuing, and now the real focus now. We put up something about this before. Where's The Rock? Where's Black Adam? It's going to get to the point. Rock, you waited so long, they don't need you anymore. Boom.
Is that
goes the dynamite.
But the thing is that he's just a perfect cast. I don't see anybody else.
Yeah, I don't see nobody else being Black Adam. Yeah.
That's the leverage The Rock has over this.
But
because he doesn't have to have like a 7-picture deal. He can do 2 films and we good.
Yeah, but like you said, it better be good. It better not be Skyscraper with Black Adam. Like, what?
Nah, it can't be The Rock. It can't be The Rock. You got to be Black Adam. But anyway, I mean,
he can't. Yeah, like you said, he can't be The Rock. No, you can't do that here.
Damn, man, there's a lot of shows that we got to do, B. Yo, I was watching our old shows, and I was writing down the moment we had predicted something. And it came to pass. There was a lot, and there was a few that didn't. There was some that were a little bit out there, but for the most part, we were pretty spot on with a lot of stuff, man. And I hate to say it. Freddie called it. He said Star Trek, Thor Ragnarok, Justice League, and we was like, no. But I did say, if Justice League,
he did.
If Justice League's reviews are horrible, then I agree. And it came to pass.
Yeah, he did.
And it came to pass.
Yeah, like I said, I can't hate.
Freddie called it.
He called it, and he was right. We it's funny. We were talking about that. We were talking about in episode 3 or 4 or 5, Batman getting his own show and taking that Batman and using him to run the TV show and to also put him in the films. So we have a continue. Why? Because we've always said at EggHeads, we've never gotten the complete Batman.
Yeah.
He hasn't always been the great scientist, the great detective, the great fighter, the great team leader, and the great soul.
But we're on our way.
Yeah, hopefully
they've already teased the possibility with Titans. They've already teased it.
This much is true.
That wasn't on purpose. That wasn't by mistake. That was intentional to see what can be done, how the fans are going to react. We didn't see much, but we saw a glimpse of what it could be, because they talk about this dude in Titans like he is God.
Yeah,
like he knows it all. He is the guy, and that's how Batman should be respected and looked upon. The guy. That is the guy. We're on our way.
Now listen, like I said, we're in the great golden age of the comic book movies. I mean, people thought that maybe 5 years ago was the golden age. I said, not really, but now with DC humming, we got everything back from Fox. This is the golden age. The only thing that can mess it up, if Sony keep putting out these sidekick Spider-Man movies, and they got away with Venom. Don't ask me how.
Did you see it?
But I still haven't seen it. And every time I see it on iTunes, I go, do I really want to press that button?
I'm telling you, you should see it. You should see it. You should see it. You should see it.
I gotta find somebody. Hey, you got Venom on your phone? Yeah, give me your phone. I need it for about an hour because the man, the CGI was kind of wow. But anyway, boys and girls, we're gonna wrap this one up. Like we said, this was a EggHead News Podcast Daily. This was a hot topic. We got some more hot topics. We'll be back pretty soon, very soon, and real soon. Like I said, we're in a Buckaroo Bonanza moments right now. And we got to talk about that Batman movie with Mr. Reeves. Mr. Reeves, the Batman.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get into a deeper conversation with that when more stuff comes out. Because right now, we still don't have
they didn't give us much.
Or lead just yet. So as soon as we get the lead, then we can sort of dive in and see what they're trying to accomplish. Also, we have to do that top 10 moments that will hopefully occur in Endgame. We gotta talk about that first meeting between Iron Man and Captain America. We gotta talk about that.
And, I really, like I said before, I really was done with Endgame. I'm ready. I just want to go sit in the chair. But I forgot. It's been publicly, acknowledged. The Black Knight with the ebony blade is going to be in this movie.
Who?
Holy cow.
Who?
I said, yeah, that's right. The Black Knight's going to be in this movie.
Who? The Black Knight?
The Black Knight will be in Endgame. So that means we're going to get some DeLorean time traveling. Listen.
Quickly tell me who is the Black Knight. Quickly tell me who's the Black Knight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Black Knight is they're using Dane's Martin Black Knight. Well, he's not Martin. The role that was done. Oh God, was that 1990? Man, listen. Look up the Black Knight. Black Knight's a cool guy, and that ebony blade is basically Excalibur. And it's just as, Thor hits it with the hammer, but the hammer can't break the sword, and the sword can't cut his hammer, but they're both enchanted. You get you have Superman holding Cap's shield and Thor's hammer, which is blasphemy. But anyway, I'll let that go. But Ebony Blade and the Black Knight, good characters on the same level as a Hawkeye. He's a regular guy. It's not like he has, he's not like he's Captain Britain. But listen, I don't want to. You guys look it up. Black Knight. I love the guy. I don't know which Black Knight they're going to use. There's different versions of the Black Knight, even a version of the Black Knight where he was a bad guy. But I don't think they'll go that route. I think the Black Knight they're going to use is a good guy. And in game, I can't call it now. And listen, we're not trying to talk about it on this podcast, but I can't wait to see the characters that we got back from Fox. The introduction, the fan casting, the studio casting, the premise. Like, look over the weekend, we heard the news about Shang-Chi being like Into the Dragon meets the Matrix. I'm in. Done. Yeah. Take my money. I'm in.
Yeah. No, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that.
And that's what, and I'm not, that's what DC has to do. That's what Warner Brothers has
That's
to
a
do.
few
You
years
have to
away. Hopefully we got
your
some
fan
ends and we can go to China to
base.
go see it.
And let them, give them inside tips. This is what this movie's going to be about. This is what Green Lantern is going to be about. I mean, Jeff Johns is doing this thing. He's still working on that script for Green Lantern. Maybe, listen, I was like, we've been saying this around with us lately. Maybe it's in his third pass. Maybe they want more comedy. Maybe they don't want more comedy. But they got James Gunn over there. James is over there. There's another story that we James over there, but we talked about James already.
Yeah.
But hey, we're in a great time.
But you heard, Trey? Shang-Chi will probably be in a couple of years. Hopefully we got some ends and we go to China to go see it.
What happened?
We go to China to go see it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll stop in Thailand and fly over. From the okay.
Oh no, I can't go to Thailand. Nah, I can't.
I'm gonna leave that alone. This is a family show. I'm not even gonna go there. And to our to the other EggHead who's resting up. He has some storm clouds, but he's all right. That's right. Brooklyn Bridge is all right, ladies and gentlemen. Just shout out to Brooklyn Bridge. So when he listens to this, we gave you a shout out. Freddie Mahoney will be back soon, sooner than later, and not later than sooner. I did that one right. I wrote that one down. But but Freddie will be back. Freddie, glad to have you back to give us some of your confounding, mysterious, and somewhat beleaguering incepts and insights and personal preferences on these movies and films and characters. I gotta tell you, Freddie's got a DC story that we have got to tell. We got to tell that. But anyway. This is EggHead News Podcast Daily, Hot Topics. It's almost April. It's almost endgame. I'm having fun. I'm going to sign off. P, anything last thing to say to the my aunt that's listening?
No, just subscribe, hit the notification bell. We try to make things happen, man. We want to try to put out as much content as we possibly can, man. But you know how it is. You know how it is. We got that Clark Kent. That Clark Kent don't stop, boy. Nope.
That Clark Kent don't stop. And to my gotta give a shout to D. Yo, D, we gotta fix some things. But D, thanks, and to Aaron and to Darkman and to a couple other cats on IG. You guys are funny. You guys are great. Love the commentary. And we're signing off. And as we always say on EggHead News, go to the movies.